Tuesday tips off the first double game week of the Turkish Airlines Euroleague season, with rounds 3 and 4 both taking place, and there are 4 teams hoping their unbeaten records are still intact come Friday. Top of the table, CSKA Moscow suffered a scare against Panathinaikos on Friday night, but this week travelled to winless Anadolu Efes Istanbul, who've conceded 175 points in their first 2 games before welcoming fellow Russians Unix Kazan. Before that, Kazan host Darüşşafaka Istanbul, who then go on to play the first of 2 Istanbul derbies this week as they face Efes. They'll be hoping their youngster Ced Osman can continue his scoring form after netting 22 points against Olympiacos Piraeus. Real Madrid are also unbeaten after 2 weeks, and they host fellow Spaniards Baskonia Vitoria-Gasteiz on Tuesday night. They'll again look to JC Carroll and his long-range shooting, as they also await a trip to Italy to take on EA7 Emporio Armani Milan in the round 4 game of the week. Like Real Madrid, EA7 Emporio Armani Milan have also won both their opening games and face Olympiacos Piraeus on Tuesday night before their clash with Madrid. Fenerbahce Istanbul have prevailed in both of their opening matches by 1 point, and hosters Zalgiris Kaunas side will be on a high after their victory over Baskonia Vitoria-Gasteiz. Later on in the week, Fenerbahce take on Galatasaray Odeabank Istanbul on Friday night. Galatasaray have lost their first 2 games, both at home, but in Alex Tyus and Austin Day have both of round 2's player index rating leaders. Before that clash with their bitter cross-city rivals, they face Maccabi Fox Tel Aviv on Wednesday, who are looking for their first win after they lost by 7 to Real Madrid and replaced coach Erez Edelstein with assistant Rami Hadar. Maccabi will once again be reliant on star man Andrew Gaudlock, who's Euroleague's leading scorer after 2 weeks with 43 points. Maccabi follow that fixture by travelling to Lithuania to play Zalgiris Kaunas, coached by their own former star Šarūnas Jasikevičius. After facing Madrid in the Spanish capital, Baskonia will host Olympiacos Piraeus, who found some form against Efes, led by round 2's MVP, Vasilis Spanoulis. Olympiacos first play host to Milan this week, whilst their rivals, Panathinaikos Superfoods Athens, have a new coach, Xavi Pascual, as they travel to face Broza Bamberg on Wednesday, before hosting Crvena Zvezda MTS Belgrade on Friday. Panathinaikos nearly shocked CSKA Moscow last week, whilst Bamberg came from behind to beat Unix by 3. Bamberg then faced a tough trip to FC Barcelona Lassa on Friday, which is coming off a 1-point home loss to Fenerbahce at Palau Blaugrana and has a trip to Belgrade on Wednesday in the round 3 game of the week. Crvena Zvezda shocked Galatasaray last week, and after hosting Barcelona, have a tough away fixture at Panathinaikos on Friday to round off a jam-packed week of Euroleague basketball.
Don't miss any moment of the action. Subscribe now at Euroleague TV.